I know my studio is crazy. I don't have a fully official studio, though, to be honest. Commenting on the concrete floor, I'm certain. So this is Quest for 100. Currently, we'll be doing cards number 54 to 50. Why backwards? It's just the way it works. Don't worry about that. I explained that in earlier videos. We are doing a 5-card giveaway. You can comment on this video or any other previous videos that mention the 4-card to 5-card giveaway that are these cards. I increased the amount of cards because I need to get more people's attention to jump on the giveaway. So, Psychic Energy, this version of Pikachu, this series of Charmander, this series of Jinx. Oh, it's a 6-card giveaway, my bad. This series of Magmar, and a fossil Psyduck. So all you have to do is comment on any of the videos that mention the giveaway. Just comment something funny, and we'll get that giveaway going. So this is the Quest for 100, where we get some close-ups on some of the cards, decide what PSA grades things should get. Well, we guess what they're going to get. We don't decide what they're going to get. But without further ado, we'll start. So from off screen, starting with what I've always thought was a cool card, because, for me, I believe it went Horsey to Seadra and then to Kingdra, but Kingdra wasn't always very popular or around very much in my opinion. So when this card came out, it was great. Looks like there's double swirl. I see a swirl here, and it looks like there's another swirl. If you get the light, there's that big old ball thing I was discussing with the Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers. There's definitely a prominent swirl down here, but it looks like there's if I move it around, you'll see, I could have sworn I saw a double swirl. But it's a great holo, as in, almost zero. I don't see any scratches, but I'm not a PSA grader. Centering looks great. There's no issues with the front. Is the back clean? Oh, it's not a nick per se. It's that will be a part of the wax grading. So there's little itty bitty dents, but it's super hard to notice. It's just a little bit to the waxing. Other than that, great card. Looks like it's a factory line run across the back. Not really a scratch, but just factory line in the material. So, somewhere between 8 and 9. I would say somewhere between 8 and 9. I want to be positive for the 9, but I've heard that's the wrong way to go with PSA. So we're just going to go ahead and sleeve and top load this, and we're going to say we'll guess 8 to 9. I would really be sad if all these cards were not, at the standards I'm guessing, because I've got a lot invested in them. So we'll move over to here. So Wonderful Steelers. I don't think I've ever seen him holo in person. I don't think I've ever seen him holo even on the internet, this version of him specifically. I know there's the one version, the shiny version of him, that's really popular. I'd say a lot of Steelers cards are pretty popular. I know they made a mega version. They should have just made an upgrade version, like Tungstenus or something. Something harder than steel. There's a big swirl. It's not like it's one of them small ones that are really dominant, but you can see how it takes up most of the background over there. See? Just like that. It's not very dominant though, I guess. But other than that, background looks great. Centering looks great. No damage to the front. It's the back that gets everyone. Although, definitely less than the Kingdra. There's a little smudge there to the wax. So probably not a 10. I don't know. They do have leeway. A 10, even 10s aren't technically perfect cards if you read their standards, but they're as close to perfect as you can get. I'm gonna guess 9 to 10. Once again, it will be very, very sad if I am below the PSA standards. I didn't mean to say once again. I gave Kingdra 8 to 9. Then we'll move over. We're going right to left, right to left. So we'll go over to this Heracross facing off with his pincer. Such a cool battle scene. Okay, super dominant swirl. there's almost like a second one right entangled with it. Awesome and a huge swirl, just great fossil. And then on top of that, I think it counts as a bleed over. I don't know, because I know the fossil isn't supposed to be on the Pokemon that's being represented in the card, but this Pinsir, I mean, he's a straight up Pokemon. He's not supposed to be background. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would say that's bleed over. Huh. Man, just look at that. It's like staring at stars, man. It's like stargazing. Oh, there's like a fat swirl. I know, I'm probably seeing more swirls than there actually are, but this one for sure, 100% there. These are just really good condition cards. The price is super fair. If you aren't tracking, I got these from a dealer who happens to have a shop, and he had a really good price. So I don't think those are factory lines. I think it's like actual scratches to the back, which is kind of disappointing. But I'll go with 8 to 9 then. I don't know if they're going to count that as bleed, and if they do count it as bleed, I don't know if they count that against the grade of the card. I'm going to say 8 to 9. I really hope I have the standards down. We still haven't received, I got to check on that later actually, we still haven't received our grades from our first 15 we sent in. Although, even though it feels like a long time, it probably hasn't been that long. But yeah, hopefully we'll get those soon. I'm super excited. I'll be very sad though if they are not what we guessed or within one grade of what we guessed. Okay, so moving on. I forget how to say this dude. I know it's like Ampharos or whatever. He's really popular. I remember using him a lot in the Game Boy game. I don't think I ever played him in the card game a lot. Well, his background's really sporadic. Looks like there's no swirl, which is, I guess, fair, because we just had, like, several cards that had swirl, but it's still pretty background. It's one of those backgrounds, like, what's annoying is if you try and buy them online, you can't tell if he's hollow or not, like, from the pictures. But, you know, once you have him in person, yeah, it's really easy. Okay, so he's got, like, a good swirl up top. I don't know if swirl should really make a card special. It seems like swirls on a lot of cards. See, I don't know if those are actually scratches I'm seeing or if I'm just getting, you know, I got such a strong light here. I'm seeing the weaving of the material of the cards. I know they don't, like, weave the cards, but, like, you know, they use a type of, at least for the older cards, they use, like, a type of cardboard paper sort of thing that's almost like, it's definitely not papyrus or whatever the original paper's made out of, but it's definitely not 100% flat and smooth like some of the newer cards they make. So I would say those aren't really scratches. I would say 9 to 10. With these being Japanese cards, I really need them to be in the 10s to really make up for my investment. But we'll see. Only time will tell. You know, I've had some cards that were already graded. I didn't have, you know, I haven't had any of my cards I sent to get graded come back yet, but, which will help. Oh, wait. On to the grand finale. I actually didn't even do it last. It's just how it came down from the randomosity of me doing this. So, beautiful Lugia. I would say easily one of the most sought out after cards. Super dominant, prominent swirl. Big old ball. It doesn't have the line going through it though, so it's not like Pokeball, it's just a giant circle. I think it's just got one swirl. It's definitely a very prominent one. Beautiful card. Let's do it close up. That's not scratches, that's the actual hollow foil pattern of this card if you've never seen this Lugia up close. So he's got like gold lightning cracking around as he's, you know, he's several elements and colorless at the same time, and the back. So far, so I guess it's a little bit of a scratch, but there's no whiting, which is so good. I would say 9 to 10. I really would. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments below. The point is to guess with me, guys, and I'm keeping track on the sheet. So when the grades come in, we'll be able to see what I guessed and see how close I was, and you know, hopefully you're memorizing what you're guessing on these videos to yourself, and we'll go from there. So don't forget, 5-card giveaway. Funny comment wins them all. Or 6-card giveaway. Sorry, I just increased it. It's been throwing me off. So 6-card giveaway. So funniest comment wins. Thanks. Bye.